What's up, Patriots?
And welcome back to another episode of BTV. I'm Bella.
And I'm Josh.
To start off, seniors, tickets for the Angels Stadium Senior Night are $19, and today's the last day to buy them.
Also for seniors, if you want to get your cap and gowns, there's a survey on Naviance. Make sure to complete it by May 3rd.
Now for everyone, the Blythe Spirit Play is tonight and tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in the Pack for $5 with ASB.
You know what else is coming up?
What?
Earth Day.
Oh yeah, let's see how Patriots can help the Earth on campus.
Go Short Tree, it's your Earth Day.
I'm Mrs. Scott and I teach AP Environmental Science and Oceanography. Earth Day is important because I think it keeps in the forefront of everybody's mind that it's important to take care of our Earth. AP Environmental Science, well, and Oceanography to some degree as well, is about the planet, the Earth that we have, the environment that we live in, and how it functions, all the Earth systems, and how humans interact with it. And I hate to pull them out as separate organisms, but we're having an outsized impact as a species. Burning fossil fuels, putting excessive amounts of carbon in the atmosphere. We have deforested areas, removed a lot of vegetation in order to build developments, to agriculture, which has its own level of impact on the environment with regard to fertilizers and pollutions and runoff. We have also polluted water systems in terms of our industry, and I've just had massive impact. I mean, there's a long list of things that we have done. There are a lot of things that can be done. For example, if you decide to give up red meat for one meal, one serving of beef, and replace that with a serving of chicken, it'll reduce your carbon footprint by about 5.5 pounds of carbon. If you go with a vegetarian meal, it's about 6.5 pounds of carbon per meal. So give up meat every once in a while. Turn out the lights, don't use as much electricity, don't maybe carpool to places. And so I think that there are solutions and ways that can happen, and I think unfortunately it might be your generation that has the responsibility, or better yet, the opportunity to solve them. Earth Day of April 22nd was established in 1970. And it kind of started, the idea behind it percolating to the surface following the 1960s space mission, the Apollo missions, and there was a very famous image that was sent back from the Apollo 8 in December of 1968. And it just kind of really brought it home to people that we have this one small planet that we all live on, and that we all have to share and take care of it. And so the 1970 Earth Day was established, and that became the environmental decade with the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, and a lot of movements towards actually taking care of our home. And then know that you really can make a difference if you want to.
What's up, Patriots? And I'm back with another sports report. All of our teams are wrapping up the season, entering the last league games of the year. And to jump on in, our track team had the last meet against Uni. Boys winning 71-55 and girls 95-27. Our teams are preparing for PCLs next week, so make sure you support our runners. Boys and girls lacrosse, softball, and baseball all hold first in the league and have their final league games against Uni next week. And that's all from me this week, Patriots, and as always, keep up the good work and go Big Blue.
My name is Jim Colias, and I'm the orchestra director at Beckman High School.
I joined really because I love music. Beckman's orchestra just gave me the opportunity to play.
I loved playing with people and like the sounds that it makes with like the melody and the harmony and stuff like that. So I knew that I wanted to join the Beckman Orchestra too, because I was like always amazed with their concerts, and I knew that I wanted to be a part of that too.
It's a program that I really love, and I really cherish this instrument because it's brought me closer to a lot of my friends, and it's given me new relationships which I can cherish for the rest of my life.
I think the most unique thing about Beckman's program is that we have such a high-powered orchestra. There are a lot of high school marching bands. I think there's a lot of high school concert bands, but to find a high school with this accomplished of an orchestra is pretty unique. For the last 6 years, we've been playing at Segerstrom Hall here in Costa Mesa, which is obviously a big honor for us. Pretty much annually, we've been playing in Disneyland. Every couple of years, we get to go to Carnegie Hall in New York City, which is obviously a highlight of our program. In order to get ready for Carnegie Hall, every step counts. every day counts. We start off at the beginning of the year. Every day is numbered. You know, there's 150 days to go, there's 100 days to go, there's 45 days to go. We have our milestones of where we need to be at what point, and we try to hit them. You have to be committed every day, and it's not something you can cram for. It's not something that just, you know, appears because you're talented. It takes 90 people working together and doing it every day and rehearsing and rehearsing and rehearsing. Our great performances are not accidents. Our great performances are not something that just happen. They're the result of many, many hours of preparation. Going to Carnegie Hall means much the same thing for my students. They have a sense of the enormity of this honor. It's to be able to study a musical instrument and then finally to perform at a great hall like Carnegie Hall. I have an enormous sense of pride, not only for myself, but my whole family. I think the thing that I would want the Beckman community to know would be that I know that we've gone to Carnegie Hall, 7 times now? But for these kids, it's their very first time. Keeping this legacy up at this high level for 15 years now, that's been an accomplishment not only for these kids, but for all the other kids that went through our program. It's something that every kid will remember. So we're there to represent Beckman. I always look forward to this. It never gets old.
Whoa, orchestra's so cool. I bet they had a great time at Carnegie Hall.
Yeah, their hard work really paid off.
All right, Patriots, to finish off, prom tickets are $75 with ASB and $85 without.
We hope to see you there.
That's all we got for you this week, Patriots.
And we'll see you
Next time.